Antarctica, often imagined as a silent expanse of white wilderness, is far more mysterious and dynamic than many of us realize. Most associate NASA with celestial wonders like stars, black holes, and distant planets. But the space agency also explores Earth, unlocking some of the most intriguing secrets right under our feet, or in this case, under miles of ice, beyond the ice. Recent research led by NASA has revealed something astonishing hiding beneath Antarctica's thick ice sheets: two previously unknown subglacial lakes. Spotted from space using state-of-the-art satellite data, these lakes are not just geological quirks. They could reshape our understanding of global water systems, climate change, and even extraterrestrial life. But how can anything exist under such extreme cold and crushing ice? That's where the story gets fascinating. The tech behind the discovery, NASA's exploration of Antarctica, started in earnest with the launch of the International Council for the Exploration of the Sea at satellite in 2003. It measured the thickness and elevation of ice sheets and paved the way for a clearer view of what lay beneath. This was followed by Cryosat-2 from the European Space Agency in 2010, and finally, International Council for the Exploration of the Sea at 2 in 2018, NASA's most advanced ice monitoring satellite to date. Equipped with high-precision laser instruments, it allowed scientists to detect subtle changes in elevation, which pointed to moving water beneath the ice. It turns out Antarctica's frozen surface is not as solid as it seems. Beneath the massive glaciers lies a hidden plumbing system of lakes and rivers. The newly discovered subglacial lakes were found near a cluster of known ones and reveal that water beneath the ice flows in interconnected networks. How do these lakes exist? Though Antarctica's ice sheet can be over 1.8 miles thick in places, pressure from the ice above and heat from the earth below keeps some water in a liquid state. Over time, meltwater collects into lakes that fill and drain cyclically. When a lake drains, it can release billions of gallons of water into the ocean in just a few days. This process doesn't just affect sea levels. It can also cause surface cracks, alter how quickly ice slides into the sea, and shift the delicate balance of ocean currents, the biological goldmine beneath the ice. What makes these lakes even more exciting is the possibility of life. Scientists drilled more than 3,500 feet into one subglacial lake and found water teeming with bacterial life around 10,000 cells per milliliter. This microbial ecosystem, thriving in total darkness and freezing temperatures, hints that other life forms might also exist there. These findings suggest that similar environments, like those under Mars' polar ice caps, could potentially harbor life. By studying Antarctica's hidden lakes, scientists may be getting a glimpse into what alien life could look like elsewhere in the solar system. A volcanic underworld. Antarctica isn't just ice, it's fire, too. Underneath the frozen surface lies one of Earth's largest volcanic regions. Researchers have identified 138 volcanoes in West Antarctica alone, many of them buried beneath thick sheets of ice. Some peaks are over 3,000 feet tall, yet the ice above gives no visible hint of the fiery world beneath. The interplay between geothermal heat and subglacial lakes might be the key to their continued existence, helping to keep the water from freezing solid despite the frigid environment. Meteorite heaven. Antarctica is also a prime destination for space rock hunters. Thanks to its barren landscape and dry conditions, meteorites that land here are easily spotted and well preserved. Scientists have already recovered around 45,000 meteorites, and they estimate up to 300,000 remain scattered across the ice. Some of these space rocks are over 1 million years old, offering clues about the formation of the solar system. Mapping the invisible. One of NASA's major breakthroughs involved generating a computer-simulated, ice-free map of Antarctica. Contrary to the belief that the continent is flat, the map revealed a rugged terrain of valleys, plains, and mountains. Understanding the true topography helped scientists predict how ice will behave under warming conditions and where water will flow beneath the surface. The sound of ice falling. In one peculiar experiment, scientists dropped blocks of ice down a deep borehole to hear what would happen. The sound, echoing back with a strange pew-pew effect, was not only bizarre but informative. The phenomenon is attributed to the Doppler effect, a shift in sound frequency as it travels, similar to the changing pitch of a passing car horn. The narrow tunnel of the borehole amplified the acoustic experience, giving the sensation of a science fiction spaceship hurtling through space. Preserving the past, ice core samples. Antarctica is also a time capsule. By drilling into the ancient ice, scientists extract cores containing trapped air bubbles, volcanic ash, sea salt, and dust, some dating back 800,000 years. Analyzing these samples under strict lab conditions provides insights into past climates and how Earth's atmosphere has changed over millennia. This research is vital for forecasting future climate scenarios. A crimson mystery solved. Another surreal feature of Antarctica is the eerie blood falls at the edge of Taylor Glacier. Discovered in 1911, this waterfall of deep red liquid puzzled researchers for over a century. It turns out the color comes from iron-rich brine, oxidized as it hits the surface. Further research uncovered iron nanospheres, microscopic mineral particles formed by ancient microbes. Their presence suggests life can survive in extreme environments, which could inform future missions to icy moons like Europa or Enceladus. Tourism and treaty. Who owns Antarctica? Despite its isolated location and unforgiving climate, Antarctica does attract tourists, though not in large numbers. Around 5,000 people reside there temporarily during summer months, mostly researchers. In winter, that number drops to around 1,000. Interestingly, no country owns Antarctica. It's governed by the Antarctic Treaty, signed in 1959 by multiple nations. The agreement prohibits military activity, mineral mining, and nuclear testing, ensuring the continent remains a peaceful zone dedicated to scientific discovery. The race to the South Pole. The early 20th century saw a dramatic race to the South Pole between Roald Amundsen and Robert Scott. Amundsen succeeded in 1911, while Scott's expedition ended tragically. But even these early explorers helped pave the way for future scientific exploration. A new continent, Zealandia, rises. Not all continent discoveries are frozen. In 2017, scientists officially recognized Zealandia, a submerged landmass near New Zealand, as Earth's 8th continent. Nearly 93% of Zealandia lies underwater, but it shares geological features with other continents, such as continental crust and ancient rock formations. Zealandia broke away from the supercontinent Gondwana 85 million years ago and may hold vital clues to Earth's tectonic history. More lost lands. Antarctica itself was once joined with Australia and India. Remnants of these ancient connections still exist in features like the Kerguelen Plateau, a submerged land bridge in the Indian Ocean. Similarly, Greater Adria, a long-lost continent now buried beneath Europe, contributed marble to the temples of ancient Greece and Rome. When nature amazes. From Antarctica's eerie echoes to the faint crackles of the northern lights, the natural world continues to surprise. The aurora sounds, once a mystery, are now linked to electrical discharges caused by geomagnetic storms. Elsewhere, rocks in California's Death Valley appear to move on their own, leaving trails behind. NASA scientist Ralph Lauren recreated the effect using ice and shallow water, revealing that thin ice sheets and wind may explain the rock's mysterious journey. A living lab on ice. Antarctica is much more than a frozen wasteland. It's a living, breathing scientific laboratory, an alien world on our own planet. From buried lakes that might harbor life to ancient air trapped in ice, every discovery has the potential to reshape our understanding of Earth, its history, and even its place in the cosmos. Who knows what other secrets lie frozen in time beneath Antarctica's surface? One thing is certain. As we continue to explore this remote and beautiful continent, we may find answers to questions we haven't even thought to ask. And there you have it. If you found this as mind-blowing as we did, don't forget to smash that like and hit subscribe. Got a theory about life under the ice or your own Antarctica fun fact? Drop it in the comments. We love hearing from you. Thanks for watching, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next adventure.